Have you ever woken up in the morning, stretched your arms, and felt as though your body just doesn't move the way it used to? Maybe your knees creak a little louder, or your back feels a bit stiffer than it did a few years ago. It's such a common feeling after 60, and sometimes it can make us wonder if slowing down is simply part of aging that we have no choice but to accept. But here's the truth. While we can't stop the years from passing, we can absolutely slow down how quickly our bodies feel old. And one of the simplest, most powerful ways to do that is through a few easy daily exercises that don't require a gym membership, fancy equipment, or even a lot of time. Just small, gentle movements that keep your body young, your energy up, and your spirit strong. You see, our muscles, joints, and bones are a little like a car engine. If you leave a car parked in the garage for too long, the parts get rusty. The battery drains, and it doesn't run as smoothly as it should. But when you take it out for a spin, even just a little each day, everything stays lubricated, the engine fires up quicker, and it feels ready to go. Our bodies are exactly the same. We don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. What we need are movements that keep our circulation flowing, our balance steady, and our muscles engaged so we can enjoy the simple joys of life like walking in the park, playing with the grandkids, or carrying groceries without fear of stumbling. One of the best places to start is with something so simple, most people overlook it: stretching. Imagine a cat waking up from a nap, slowly arching its back, extending its legs, and rolling around to loosen up. That cat isn't rushing to lift weights, but it's keeping its body supple and ready. Gentle stretches in the morning can do the same for us. Just raising your arms overhead, reaching side to side, bending forward slightly, or gently turning your torso can wake up your muscles, get blood flowing, and set the tone for the whole day. It doesn't have to take more than 5 minutes, but you'll feel the difference almost immediately. Your shoulders will relax, your back won't feel so tight, and your joints will thank you for giving them that extra bit of care. After stretching, another incredibly effective exercise is walking. Now, you might be thinking, I already walk all the time. But what I mean here is intentional walking, not just moving around the house, but setting aside time to stroll with purpose. Walking is one of the most underrated forms of exercise, especially for seniors. It strengthens your heart, helps with circulation, supports your bones, and even improves your mood by boosting endorphins. You don't need to walk for miles. Even 10 to 20 minutes at a comfortable pace each day can work wonders. Picture yourself enjoying a walk around your neighborhood, noticing the flowers, waving at familiar faces, or perhaps taking a slow stroll in the park while listening to the birds. It's not just exercise, it's therapy for both the body and the soul. Now, I know that balance is something many people worry about as they get older. Falls can be scary, and they often happen when we least expect them. That's why including balance exercises in your routine is so important. Here's one that's both simple and safe. Stand behind a sturdy chair, place your hands lightly on the back, and lift one foot just a few inches off the floor. Hold it for as long as you feel comfortable, then switch to the other side. It might sound almost too easy, but this little exercise trains your body to steady itself, strengthens the muscles in your legs and core, and builds confidence in your ability to stay upright. Over time, you can make it a bit more challenging by holding the pose longer or even trying it without holding on. The beauty is, you can do it while watching TV or waiting for the kettle to boil. Another daily movement that does wonders is gentle seated exercises, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting. For example, while sitting in a chair, you can march your legs up and down as though you're walking in place. Or you can extend one leg out, hold it for a few seconds, then switch. These simple actions activate your thigh muscles, strengthen your core, and keep your circulation flowing, even when you're not on your feet. It's perfect for those moments when you're reading, chatting on the phone, or just relaxing in the living room. And don't underestimate how powerful these little seated exercises can be. They add up over time and can make the difference between feeling sluggish and feeling vibrant. What makes these exercises so powerful isn't just the physical benefit. It's also the confidence and energy they bring back into your daily life. Think about how much more enjoyable it is to join a family outing when you're not worried about getting tired halfway through. Or how good it feels to get down on the floor to play with your grandchild and know you'll be able to stand back up without struggling. These are the quiet victories of staying active, the everyday moments where you realize, yes, I can still do this. And that sense of independence that's priceless. The wonderful thing is, None of this has to feel overwhelming. You don't need to do everything at once. And you don't need to dedicate hours to working out. Just a few minutes sprinkled throughout. Your day, movements that feel gentle but effective, can transform the way you feel over time. And the best part? Your body will respond quicker than you might expect. Muscles grow stronger, balance steadies, and energy returns sometimes in just a matter of weeks. Now that we've touched on stretching to stay supple, walking to keep your heart and mind strong, balance exercises to protect your independence, and even seated movements to keep your body active throughout the day, let's continue exploring more simple but powerful ways to keep yourself young, energized, and fit every single day. Picture this. You're sitting in your favorite chair, sipping a cup of tea, when suddenly you notice how much harder it feels to stand up compared to a few years ago. That small effort, just pushing yourself up from sitting to standing, is actually a pretty big test of strength. And that's where the next simple but powerful exercise comes in, the sit to stand. It may sound too basic, but it's one of the best ways to strengthen your legs and keep your independence. All you need is a sturdy chair. Sit down, cross your arms over your chest if you can, and then stand up slowly without using your hands. Then sit back down and repeat. Start with just a few repetitions, and over time, you'll notice your legs becoming stronger and your balance improving. It's the kind of exercise that pays off every single time you get out of bed, rise from the sofa, or climb a few steps. Alongside leg strength, your upper body deserves just as much attention. Strong arms and shoulders aren't just about lifting. Weights at the gym, they're about making daily life easier. Carrying groceries, opening jars, or even hugging your loved ones feels better when your upper body is strong. A simple way to keep these muscles active is with wall push-ups. Don't worry, you don't need to get down on the floor like the younger folks. Just stand a few feet away from a wall, place your hands flat on it at shoulder height, and slowly bend your elbows as if you're pushing the wall away. Then press back. This exercise gently works your arms, chest, and shoulders without putting strain on your joints. It's quick, effective, and you can do it anywhere in the house. And let's not forget the core, the center of your body that supports almost everything you do. A strong core doesn't just make you feel more stable. It helps prevent back pain, improves posture, and even makes breathing easier. You don't need sit-ups or crunches to strengthen your core. Instead, try this. While sitting on a chair, sit up tall, cross your arms, and slowly twist your upper body from one side to the other. Or while lying comfortably on your back, bend your knees and gently pull one knee toward your chest at a time. These are simple movements, but they keep your abdominal muscles engaged and your spine flexible. Think of your core as your body's. Anchor keeping it strong keeps you steady in everything you do. Breathing exercises are another overlooked but powerful daily practice. Over the years, many of us develop shallow breathing habits, taking quick little breaths instead of full, deep ones. That robs us of oxygen and leaves us feeling tired. Taking a few minutes each day to practice deep belly breathing can change that. Sit comfortably. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, and breathe in slowly through your nose, letting your belly expand. Then, exhale gently through your mouth. This not only improves lung function, but also calms the mind, lowers stress, and even helps with sleep. It's amazing how something as simple as breathing more deeply can make you feel younger and more alive. Of course, staying young and fit isn't only about strength and flexibility, it's also about keeping your body moving in ways that feel joyful. Think about activities you genuinely enjoy. Maybe it's dancing in the kitchen to your favorite old song, gardening in the backyard, or even tossing a ball with your grandchildren. These are more than hobbies. They're forms of exercise that bring you happiness while keeping your body active. Movement doesn't have to be boring or routine. It can be fun, and when it's fun, you're far more likely to stick with it. Now, as you weave these exercises into your days, whether it's stretching, walking, sit-to-stands, wall push-ups, or even deep breathing, what you're really doing is telling your body, I still care for you. I still need you to be strong, steady, and full of energy, and your body listens. It responds with more stamina, less stiffness, and a renewed sense of vitality. The beauty is that each small step adds up. What feels like a gentle effort today becomes the reason you can travel, play, laugh, and live life on your terms tomorrow. With these simple practices, you're not just exercising. You're investing in your independence, your confidence, and your joy. Every movement is a message to yourself that you are still capable, still strong, and still full of life. And that, more than anything, is the true secret to staying young, at heart and fit in body. Now, having explored these strengthening and energizing movements, let's keep going and uncover even more ways you can nurture your body each day, keeping that spark of youth alive no matter the number of candles on your birthday cake. Think about the last time you picked up something from the floor, a dropped pen, a sock, maybe even playing with your grandchild. Did you notice it felt harder than it used to? That simple bend can be tricky as we get older, but there's a way to keep it easy and safe. Gentle flexibility exercises for your back and hips. One of the simplest is a standing hip hinge. Stand tall. Place your hands on your hips and slowly bend forward just a little, keeping your back straight, then return upright. It mimics the way you bend to pick things up, and practicing it daily keeps your lower back strong and your hips flexible. This tiny movement reduces stiffness, protects your spine, and makes everyday bending much less of a struggle. Another wonderful exercise that many people overlook is ankle mobility. Our ankles play a huge role in how well we walk, balance, and move, yet they're often ignored. Try sitting in a chair and gently circling one ankle, first clockwise and then counterclockwise. Switch to the other foot. You can also point and flex your toes like you're pressing down and releasing a gas pedal. These simple movements keep the joints lubricated, improve circulation, and reduce the risk of tripping or stumbling. It may feel like nothing at first, but healthier ankles mean steadier steps and fewer falls. Speaking of steps, have you noticed how climbing stairs seems harder with age? That's where calf raises come in. Stand behind a sturdy chair, hold on lightly, and slowly rise up onto your tiptoes before lowering back down. This strengthens your calves and improves balance, making stairs and walking up inclines much easier. Over time, it also supports better blood flow in your legs, which is especially important if you find your feet or ankles swelling after sitting for too long. Strong calves are like secret shock absorbers for the rest of your body. They keep you moving smoothly. Now let's talk about posture, because good posture isn't just about looking confident. It's about breathing better, reducing back pain, and even keeping digestion healthy. One of the simplest ways to strengthen posture is with shoulder blade squeezes. Sit or stand tall and gently pull your shoulder blades back as if you're trying to hold a pencil between them. Hold for a few seconds, then release. Repeat a few times. It feels subtle, but this little move strengthens the muscles in your upper back, counters the forward hunch many of us develop, and opens up your chest so you can breathe more deeply. And while we're here, let's not forget the neck. How often do you find yourself rubbing your neck after reading, looking at your phone, or even just relaxing in your chair? Neck stretches can ease that tension and keep your head movements smooth. Slowly tilt your head to one side, hold for a few seconds, then the other. Gently turn your head left and right. No need to push or strain, just gentle, easy movements. A relaxed neck not only feels better, but also reduces headaches and improves overall comfort. Beyond all these specific exercises, one of the most powerful things you can do is weave movement into your daily routines. Instead of thinking of exercise as something separate you need to schedule, make it part of what you already do. Waiting for the kettle to boil? Do a few balance lifts by holding onto the counter. Watching your favorite TV show? March your legs in place while sitting, talking. On the phone? Stand up and pace slowly around the room. Each of these little moments adds up, and before you know it, you've turned your day into one long, gentle workout. The real magic of these daily exercises isn't just the physical changes, it's how they affect the way you feel about yourself. Imagine walking into a family gathering and realizing you can move easily, stand tall, and join in on games or activities without hesitation. Picture yourself enjoying a vacation where you don't have to sit out because you're worried about fatigue or balance. These exercises are about giving yourself that freedom, that joy of knowing your body is still capable of carrying you into the moments that matter most. And remember, this is not about perfection. Some days you'll do more, some days less. The goal is consistency, not intensity. Every stretch, every step, every lift is a gift to your future self. You're building resilience, confidence, and independence, one small movement at a time. That's the real secret to staying young and fit. It's not about doing everything perfectly, but about showing up for yourself every single day. With all these gentle yet powerful exercises in your toolbox, you're already creating a body that supports your spirit and keeps you active in the ways that matter most. And there's still more you can do to keep that vitality alive. Small adjustments and mindful habits that will make you feel even stronger, steadier, and more energized as the days go by. Have you noticed how much better you feel after just a little movement? That lightness in your body, the ease in your breath, the way your mood seems to lift almost without effort. That's the power of simple daily exercises. They ripple outward, affecting not only your muscles and joints, but your heart, your mind, and even your outlook on life. And perhaps the most beautiful part is that it's never too late to start. Whether you've been active your whole life or you're just now dipping your toes into a routine, your body is always ready to respond with gratitude. One area many people forget to focus on is coordination. As we age, we may find that simple tasks like reaching for a shelf or turning quickly to respond to a sound feel less fluid than before. A wonderful way to sharpen coordination is with a gentle marching exercise. Stand tall, lift one knee as though you're marching in place, then lower it and switch to the other side. Swing your arms naturally as you march. If you want a little extra challenge, try tapping your opposite knee with your hand each time you lift. This keeps your brain engaged while training your body to move in harmony, which is especially valuable for preventing falls and maintaining confidence in your movements. Another overlooked gem is hand and grip strength. Think about how often you use your hands opening jars, carrying bags, holding onto railings, or even enjoying hobbies like knitting or gardening. A simple way to keep your grip strong is to squeeze a small ball or even a rolled-up towel in your hand. Hold for a few seconds, then release. Switch hands and repeat. This strengthens the small muscles in your hands and forearms, which makes daily tasks easier and keeps your independence intact. Strong hands in many ways equal a strong life. And while we've talked about movement for the body, let's not forget how exercise uplifts the mind. Studies show that even light daily exercise boosts circulation to the brain, improving memory, focus, and mood. Something as easy as walking outside, feeling the fresh air on your skin, and letting your eyes rest on trees or the sky is like a reset button for your mind. It clears away the cobwebs of worry and leaves you feeling calmer, sharper, and more connected to the world around you. The brain and the body are always talking to each other when you move your body. Your mind listens and says, "I feel alive again." One of the most important reminders is this: you don't have to do it all at once. These exercises are not about rushing or pushing yourself too hard. They're about weaving movement gently into your day, honoring your body, and giving it what it needs to thrive. Some mornings you might feel full of energy and ready to do a longer walk or more repetitions. Other days you may only feel like stretching and doing a little balance work. Both are perfectly fine. What matters is consistency, showing up for yourself, even in the smallest way. Over time, the rewards will become clear. You'll notice less stiffness when you wake up, more steadiness when you move, and a sense of pride that you're actively caring for your health. And that pride is something to cherish. Every time you choose to move, you're choosing independence, joy, and a better quality of life. So take this as encouragement. Start small, stay consistent, and celebrate every step forward. Your body will thank you. Your spirit will thank you. And your loved ones will see the difference too. Remember, staying young and fit after 60 isn't about chasing perfection. It's about honoring yourself with movement every single day. So here's to you for taking action, for choosing vitality, and for reminding yourself that age is just a number, not a limit. Keep moving, keep smiling, and keep living fully. Because the best years are not behind you, they are the ones you choose to create with strength, health, and joy today.